Good afternoon, good evening to everyone, wherever you are in the world. Welcome. My name is Kamitra, and today's business guide, which I do weekly, is maximizing your time. And before I jump into it, I just want to quickly introduce or reintroduce myself so therefore my new followers can get to know me just for a few seconds. So, again, my name is Kamitra Rampersad. I am originally from the Caribbean island of Trinidad and Tobago, and in 2018, I got an amazing opportunity and a chance to move to Canada. I came to Calgary and I've been living here ever since. I have also been doing my digital business since I moved here. 3 months after I moved here, I found this opportunity. And at that time, I was not happy in my job. There were days and times when I actually hated my job, and I knew that I had to do something different because it wasn't giving me the life that I want. And when I looked at myself, my future self, I realized that something needed to change today at that point if I wanted to change the quality of the future that I wanted to create. And that's what drove me to take a step into the online space to start my digital business, where now I'm helping people from all around the world to start, set up, and scale their own digital business using the same exact model that I use. So today's topic is maximizing your time. And the first question you have to ask yourself, or the first thing you have to understand about time, is you have to figure out what your relationship with time is. Every single human being that exists, every single living being that exists, have the same 24 hours. Right now, 24 hours is a concept created by man because at the end of the day, real the real thing about time is it's infinite and it all exists as now, right? The clock that someone made just for us to be able to track time is not actually the real sense of time, right? But we use this and sometimes we get skewed with it. So your first thing you need to do is make sure and find out what your relationship with time is. So there are three main things that I found in terms of time. One, there is not enough, which means you're always busy. It means that you're probably missing out on opportunities because you're waiting for the right time because you have to finish this, you have to do this, and then you'll get to that. The thing is, when you finish this, something else comes up because you believe that you don't have enough time. So you are always rushing and feeling overwhelmed when it comes to time, right? The second one is where you take time for granted. Sorry, and that means you believe that you have more than enough time, so you never actually take action. You take long to make decisions and you miss out of opportunities as well. Because guess what? You don't feel the need or the desire to move forward because, oh, I'll get that done later. Or, you know what, I'm young, I'll do that later on. I have plenty of time, right? But you still, just like someone who's busy, miss out on opportunities. And the third one is where you get used by time opposed to you using time. And this one is where you do things, yes, but you're doing it with the mindset where you just want to finish it. So you know that you have to go to this meeting. Okay, let's just go because it will be over soon. You know that you have to go to work. You're unhappy about it, but it's okay. Once this day start, it must finish, right? And you get into that pattern where you're not actually paying attention within the day. You're not enjoying your time in the middle of it. And the last one is me. I Time was just passing me by. I was seizing opportunities, but I wasn't actually enjoying it or learning from it because I was just trying for it to finish, right? So if I was doing anything, even work or just working out, I just knew once I start, it must finish, right? So I was just looking to the end. I was just counting down the hours. On a Monday, I will be counting down the days to Friday. On during the day, I will be counting down the hours to lunch. Once lunch comes, I'll be counting. Ooh, sorry about that, guys. When lunch comes, I will be counting down the amount of time I have to leave, right? So my time was passing because I was always looking to finish. And it kind of reminds me of the movie, remember, I don't know if you know the movie Click with Adam Sandler, where he was speeding up time because he didn't want to be fully present in it because he didn't enjoy it. So that's kind of how my life was before. And when I realized that, I started to see that that's why I'm so unfulfilled because I'm not enjoying each moment, right? So that's when I started to change. So what you need to do is figure out where you stand, so therefore you can first assess that and realize it's not actually working for you, right? If you're busy, then you're probably always tired. So that means it's not working for you. You're probably missing out on opportunities that you actually want to do, which means it's not working for you. If you waiting for things, which means you're also missing out on opportunities because guess what? The time is going to pass by, right? And the third, if you're anything like the old me, where you're always looking to just finish, then you're not actually enjoying your life. So then what's the point of all of it? So when you could figure out what you're doing, you can realize that it's not serving you, and then you can change. You can put things in place to change. For me to make that shift from just wanting to finish things and letting time just pass, I started to actually feel the emotions. And guys, I'm sorry about the camera. I'm holding it now because my stand for some reason is wobbly. So I started to just pay attention to what I was feeling, and instead of wanting to finish it, I would say, "Hold on, let's be fully present." And it's a skill that I had to develop. It's a muscle that I had to develop, right? I had to do it long enough to enjoy it. So right now, here I am with you. Before, I would have just wanted to finish this live when my camera fell because at the end of the day, I did it. I'm done. It's over. But now I'm not doing it to just finish. I'm doing it because I actually want to share something with you. So here I am doing that no matter what happens, right? And that's the difference when you start to pay attention and be present in the moment. You can actually be better. You can feel better about things. It is so hot here today. As you can see, I'm sweating. Um, I think it's 30 plus in Calgary. I should be accustomed to 30 degrees because I come from Trinidad and Tobago where it was always hot, but I feel like I am accustomed to cold now, so the heat affects me a little bit different now. So anyhow, that's it for me. I want you guys to think about what is your relationship with time and if it needs fixing, because at the end of the day, if it's one thing, time will always pass, right? The last 5 years has gone by like that. We are already in July. Half of this year has already gone. So time just goes really quickly. So if you're not maximizing it and if you're not putting it in a being in a position for time to serve you, then guess what? You're not living your life to your full potential. And speaking about full potential, guys, I have to share with you my business opportunity because this is something where I was able to explore and expand and see what my true potential actually is. And I'm helping other people do it. So today I'm inviting you to a free workshop to learn exactly what an online business is about and how what we have in store for you. On that panel, you're going to hear from a few people also sharing their journey. You're not going to hear from me today. My next session is on September 10th, but you're going to hear from my business partners about how the journey has helped them so you can actually start changing your life. And if you're telling yourself you're too busy to start an online business, you're not, right? You just need to get clear on what you want in your life. And trust me, when you change your mindset, time starts to appear for itself. If you're telling yourself that you have enough time and you don't want to start an online business as yet and you're waiting for something, trust me, the time will pass. And now is the right time because it is a business. So therefore, it's going to take some time to start getting the results that you actually want. So you want to start planting those seeds today so you can reap the crops in the future. And if you want to just start a business to finish and just get the money, you as well are going to have to do some work on your mindset because what's the point of just getting the money? Because you can if you're not going to actually enjoy it, right? So that's it for me. If you want to watch this workshop, there's the link in the comments of this video. Check it out, and I will see you guys next week for my next business guide. Take care.